Blog Talk Radio.
To the lipstick after.
How do you do?
Welcome to Lady and the Gent.
Oh, I'm the urban gent,
I'm
displaced and powerless.
I know, it's okay, but there is power, always in you.
Always in power
Inside.
itself.
And there's also power up here in me in kind of semi-upstate-ish New York. I don't know, downstate,
You're
side-state.
You're upstate to someone from New York City.
Yes.
And you're downstate from someone like me from Binghamton.
Right, originally.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you are down.
Yeah, we wanted to focus more on what had just happened this weekend to our side of the world. And I would think most people know, and maybe if you don't, if you're in Canada and you heard a little bit here or there, but there was a crazy, awful hurricane. And a lot of places where we have a lot of friends and family got hit super hard. That would be New York City and also the Jersey Shore.
Yeah,
and then
the Jersey Shore is gone.
It kind of is, and it's very sad because a lot of us we have family there and friends. And a lot of us, I grew up around the area, not directly in, but more in the woodlands.
Yeah.
But not so far from the shore. And it's sad when I saw all those pictures, just like it was sad seeing the city, seeing parts of Coney Island, and then seeing just devastation along the shore. Yeah. So definitely a lot of love and support and hope, not to use my own name, but it's true. That, it means something before I was luckily named that. Yeah. To everybody down there.
Yeah.
We're going online and researching and seeing where maybe people could go to get some help. I definitely think Red Cross.
Yeah.
And you were checking out...
I was checking out the Food Bank of New Jersey.
Yeah, New Jersey Food Bank.
Which you can look up. I just posted it on my Facebook.
Yeah.
And on this
And we
shows.
Connected that to our site.
Yeah. Community Food Bank of New Jersey.
Exactly. There's a New York one, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's one for everywhere.
Just feed people. Do something like that cool picture. If you have power,
share that. That was a good
put
thing
power
we found
strips
today.
out and tell people. Put a little note like someone did in the city that George Sakai listed.
I love him when he puts all that also.
Yeah, and said we have power. Feel free to charge your cell and all that. I know Rosie's
cool.
Wine Bar down in Garwood had power. And so does Pint in Jersey City.
Nice.
And they are saying to bring your stuff. You don't even have to buy anything, and they have extra power strips and all that. So you can charge your critical electronics.
I was at the Walgreens by me where I work.
Yeah.
My job is on a diesel fuel generator, even though the entire town surrounding where I work, which is 40 minutes from here in Jersey, is down still.
Yeah.
You still have to cautiously make the turns without street lights. I hope that everyone is being as careful as you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, the Walgreens had to sign up too. It's like, come on in and you can plug your stuff in. Yeah, which is very appreciative. It's good to see people. I like seeing everyone helping each other.
Yeah.
We were even talking about that at work today, that we haven't heard about looting at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Especially in Newark. Newark has no powers, nor does Jersey City.
Yeah.
And amazingly enough, it hasn't caused the Third World War.
People haven't been crazy. And that's what we like. We love to hear. We hate to hear. We hate to see what happened happen. But on that other part of it, we love to hear people helping.
Yeah.
And, there isn't that cliche of, and this store got looted, and that store.
Yeah.
I know there's some cranky people in gas lines that are yelling at each other.
Yeah.
Lines for the gas station, I mean. Not like
it's 1976.
Yes. I was going to say we remember it, but we don't.
We don't, but we remember the history.
We remember hearing about it.
People thought that was Jimmy Carter's fault, but, the president, just by the way, as the election comes up, the president doesn't set oil or gas prices.
Exactly.
Can you remember that, people?
Yeah.
You know who does? OPEC and the oil companies.
Yes.
Because they own the oil, we don't.
Exactly.
And they set the gas prices.
Yeah, not the president.
Anyway, that pisses me off when people think gas prices are set by the government.
They want to.
This isn't Sweden.
Exactly. Well, they want to, point their finger at something they think is
this isn't
wrong,
Sweden. It's not socialist. They don't. The government doesn't.
Still
set
lots
the
of
gas
corporations in America, folks.
They are artificial people.
Exactly.
That's why they get to shovel money into our government. Anyway.
Political rant. And scene. And
this was supposed to be
a whole other show.
Yeah, and this was supposed to be a relationship, a continuation.
We were going to do a continuation of the relationship thing, but it almost seemed like, I kind of felt like we were just going in a circle still with everything.
Circles.
And after what had happened this weekend being so much bigger than anything else that had been going on, and this being our final episode for this season.
Yeah, 3.0. We're going to have a 3.5. We're doing it like Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, everything like Battlestar Galactica because it was just that good.
So that's why it's the first half season finale.
We wanted to discuss the storm. We wanted to see if anybody wanted to share, and then we wanted to take it into another realm where we're going to relate it to our lives.
Yes, discuss the storms in your life.
The storms in our life, which we thought was good, and then we picked "Sweet the Sting" by Tori, which was the main theme of that song, or even the theme of the line is how something initially can hurt, but then it can be good for you.
Yes.
And where will you find the good in the pain that just happened?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, right? It's amazing.
We're so deep.
Oh my gosh. That's why I'm wearing all this eye makeup. I kind of look like a drag queen. Taking it sidebar. Because we like to warm up to music, and our good friend Ruth, who's in the other room right now.
Hi, Ruth.
We're waving to her. And she's waving from we can't see her, but she's in the living room.
Yes.
She was kind enough to...
She's waiting in the guest lounge.
The green room.
The green room, yes.
She was kind enough to... It was actually orange, though, in there. She was kind enough to bring the Urban Gent to me because there was a no car for him without gas situation.
Yep.
There's definitely no train, so we couldn't do a train. You could always... There was a no power deal, so you could have tried to phone in, but maybe that wouldn't have worked.
I know.
But I don't feel like this works without you here.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the dynamic. What I was saying before is we always warm up to music, and this time we played 90s club hits, 90s gay club hits. So that's why I have extra drag queen channeling eye makeup.
Yes, come into my planet soul.
It's kind of tall, but you can't see it because it's very dark.
Yeah.
But we were talking about, let's get back to the serious business.
Energy.
You have the weathered storms.
Yes.
My constant storm, my perfect storm, is still... Sorry. Oh, you know what? This was... I was a little, insulted, I think. I think they were doing it on purpose. One of the channels this weekend, because I luckily still had cable the whole time and watched an obscene amount of television that would make, my parents ashamed that I was never an outdoor kid. Nothing proved that more than Monday. Somebody was playing Stephen King's Storm of the Century, of the miniseries, and I thought that was rude and insulting.
Exactly.
I was like, you jerks! It's probably somebody in, LA or whatever that was like, meh, clever.
Yeah.
But I didn't think so. So I forget the channel, and I didn't see, but I was like, you're stinkers.
Yeah.
My perfect storm, back to that, is, of course, the health, weight loss, typhoon. Mm-hmm. Because I'm still working at it. I feel like there's a storm happening.
Right now.
Michelle right now.
Michelle,
your mic is still on. I hear the winds of change blowing.
The winds of change in Alberta.
Yes.
The oil sands are blowing.
The oil sands. It's something that I'm ending up 2 years now after surgery, and I still haven't lost as much as I should have. Mm-hmm. And I was at my doctor, and he's like, "Oh, you can fill your lap band up a little more." And the last time he did that, I got really sick, and had to really sick. Like, I lost 10 pounds in a week, but in a bad way. And some people would be like, oh, that's
Tracy
so cool.
Gold sort of way.
Yeah, and I'm in pain and I can't sleep or eat way, which I don't recommend to anybody. And then when I was able to actually ingest fluids, I gained like 5 back.
Yeah.
So, not so much.
Yeah.
And I wanted to find a way to hit the goal quicker to the end of the year without having to just go back to him and be like, fill more in.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to do something where I wanted to make sure I could step up the exercise. And I know we're getting feedback right now, and I don't know if people can hear it, but we can.
we can hear ourselves.
I can hear myself talk, and I usually, when it's an echo of me, I find that disturbing.
Yeah.
Yes, it's better now. Thank you. Sorry about that. But I was in contact with a good friend of mine, and he knows a person that could be the person to help me. Mm-hmm. And that might be something I will do. I know I'm being like kind of secretive, but I want to go check it out, and I want to, if this is something that works for me, I definitely want to even invite the person on our show, interview them, because it's like a therapist / trainer, which I thought was a really cool hybrid.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let me ask you something, because I wanted to bring up, because I took our advice, our own advice.
I'm waiting for you to ask me.
From I Can't See New York, our show about goals. Yes. So I started my notebook, which you can see on the Ustream, or if you watch us on the YouTube repeats. Ooh, look, I reflect the light.
There's words in here.
There's words. I've been writing down stuff, as advised to, as the millions of years and that we've been trying to talk about it from class. But my advisor at school is finally getting me to do this. She's checking on me every week to see what I worked on. Mm-hmm. So what is your ideal, and should you write it down?
My ideal weight or size.
Yeah, someone's asking me about the power from the storm, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
My ideal, you know what? I would like to be back where I was in high school.
Okay.
I don't know if that's too crazy to wish for.
Okay.
Or to want to strive to. Because honestly, in a bizarre way, whatever size I was, I might have been like a 12. Mm-hmm. It's still considered plus size. Mm-hmm. I looked normal, I thought, or whatever normal is. Like, if I go back to those pictures and I'm like, there's nothing wrong, but of course I thought there was.
Yeah.
I had problems with my self-image.
Yeah.
And seeing myself not how I was, but in a messed up way. But no, I haven't started the journaling thing, and perhaps I should. Even
like write a note that you can see or remind yourself where you're going. Because like what I did,
a little post-it perhaps.
Yeah, what I did too is with AT&T, going back to it, like, what am I trying to get out of? My question was to myself.
Yes.
What do I want from AT&T this time? And I listed a bunch of stuff, like it's money, it's this, it's that, the other thing. Mm-hmm. So I told my advisor, anytime I get crazed, and just be like, well, I'm working towards this, and this is a channel to get money. So you have your focus. Yeah, and there's a specific reason, resume-wise, why I'm doing it, and blah, 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 blah.
I like that.
So every time I get crazy, I can pick it up and say, well, I'm doing this because of this, and, it's only for a limited amount of time. It's not forever, which I get caught up in.
Is
thinking
that your
I'm
storm?
Stuck, yeah. I don't know what there's a lot of sandy storms. Sandy Storms, my porn name or something.
I can't believe you just said that. Inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, I've always lived by that Fleetwood Mac song.
Which one?
Storms. Yes. Where she says, "I've never been a calm blue sea. I have always been a storm." And I think that
I feel like the calm blue sea is a little boring.
What?
Is that just too just?
Well, yeah, she's never been a calm blue sea.
I don't feel like I ever have to.
Yeah,
some
me
people
too.
think I'm like crazy all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm, it's just part of my charm, I guess.
So I'm just figuring it out.
And we both are, honestly. Yeah. That's for sure.
But I know it's everything, and it's just finally sitting down and taking and compartmentalizing everything, because we had a lesson in class a long time ago.
Yes.
Develop goals in the 6 areas of your life: financial and home, financial and career, family and home, spiritual and ethical, physical and health, social and cultural, mental and educational. So, I mean, I've been really, really thinking about this stuff.
I really like that a lot.
And Blog Talkers, when you watch the YouTube, you can see my Catholic school handwriting.
Yeah, your handwriting's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've actually noticed that mine's gotten worse throughout the year.
Really?
When I look back at my handwriting when we did Teenage Hustling and I was like high school journal.
Oh, your diary, yes.
My handwriting was lovely, and now it's like hurried and rushed, and I feel like that might be me as a person. If I could, or I also equate it to spending so much time on keyboard keys that it's like my hands forget how to write.
Oh, wow.
It's like when a pen's in my hand, I'm like, oh, what the? I don't know. Like I'm a baby fawn trying to walk. I don't know if anyone else experiences this. Maybe just weird.
If Helen Keller can have so many inspirational quotes, you can learn how to handwrite again.
Thank you. And that's going to be my goal. I'll get a journal, and the goal is to learn how to handwrite pretty, like I used to in high school. Helen Keller could.
Because Helen Keller can.
Inspiring quotes. I'm sure she was wonderful and very much an inspiration to us all. We're snarky.
I know.
And we wondered why. That was your great Facebook post.
I know, my great Facebook post. But you know what I used to do as a kid is write car logos too.
Really?
Yeah, I used to write the script of like when GMs used to have this really flourished script for Oldsmobiles and Cadillacs. I used to
just because you're a writer, you probably liked writing.
Yeah, so I would sit there and do the logos by hand.
Yeah.
And it translated into my everyday handwriting.
I don't like it. Because my handwriting I thought was nice.
Yeah.
And now it looks like kind of crazy pants.
So write that down, and then in each post-it you compare it. You can compare.
Oh, good. And then I can obsess over it. And then I can be like, I'm not good enough, and my handwriting's ugly.
Nobody's ever going to meet your writing.
No one loves me.
It'll translate it to no one ever's going to love you.
It always goes back to what's love got to do with it.
They're gonna be like, ew, her handwriting's
gross, and therefore so is she. No. You just had another 7.5 in Alberta. Michelle, I think your mic's on again. No, I think that that's just of course an extreme example of how I'm neurotic.
But that's how
we're both neurotic.
How we're programmed.
But
to feel and think about ourselves.
I also find that it's in our neurosis, you and I find that we're hilarious and therefore more interesting than somebody who's a calm blue sea.
Yes.
Bring it back around.
Bring back around. But I always fear... you okay?
The zombies are here.
Now it's the zombie apocalypse.
I'm ready for it, by the way. And I watch myself a lot of zombie movies, and I love The Walking Dead like crazy. And I know if I have my field hockey stick, I could do a number on those guys.
Okay.
Because you don't want to fire a gun because the shot draws the loudness.
It's
draws
noise,
more
right?
to you.
Yeah.
So it's better if you're like hand to hand.
Okay.
That's just an aside.
Yes, we're gonna have next season. We're gonna have Are You Too Ugly?
Episode.
Yeah, the zombie. How to survive the zombie apocalypse with Lady and the Gent.
Yeah.
Are You Too Ugly for Facebook?
This is something.
This is something we've been working on
that
forever.
We're working on and obsessed with. We'll probably.
How your self-esteem can get based on people's reactions to your social media pages.
You know, of course, when we say stuff like that, it's like, oh, what do they mean? Are you talking about me or them?
We're talking about you.
No. We're not talking about anyone we know. I know. Why am I the voice of reason?
I don't know.
It's like in my DNA to be Switzerland, to be the calm dictator.
Yeah, you get two
I get two what?
You get two. Yeah, you get two in the middle of things.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
I have to pull myself out.
It's one of those things. It's one of those people-pleasing things.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate.
And one of those. Yeah, I think it's your Libra rising too. You want the balance.
I always want a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm constantly looking for it.
So it conflicts with
the
other stuff, the Taurus and your
Does the Taurus always want to fight, but the Libra wants to I hear ghosts.
I know. We have ghosts in the machine.
All right, now it's Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't
It's
even.
white noise.
Because if something happens right here, I'm going to be terrified.
Yeah.
No.
And if you see something, if there's a scary Asian girl behind us,
don't tell us.
Don't tell us, please.
I just can't deal.
We won't be able
Especially
to deal.
with yesterday being Halloween. I know. Nothing against Asians, but tiny Asian children in horror movies terrify me. I'm sure in real life Asian kids are adorable and awesome. I know. But I don't know why they're scary in horror movies.
Why do they show up in pictures and scare white people?
I know.
That's going to be another show.
Another show is.
Why is that the basis for all horror movies?
There was a time in the mid 2000s where that was every horror movie.
Every horror movie is some scary Asian girl.
Now it's for some reason it's back around to the real life video cameras.
Yeah.
Which is weird because that was so back in the mid 80s, 90s where everyone started to get a video camera.
Yeah.
And they were doing real life stuff. But now it's back to the horror of, but that was more horror back then, was more like monsters.
Yeah.
But now it's what do you see right behind me with my camera? Let's set it up for a shot.
What does the camera see that you don't? What does the camera see that we don't?
Maybe it's a ghost hunting TV show thing. I'm trying to see where the inspiration comes from. I don't know. I can hear us laughing and talking in the
background. 7 second delay.
Yeah.
Caller, turn off your radio. But back to this stuff. See, I even wrote down what I want from an apartment.
That's good. Well, you know what? You should put everything in there.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Even if you think it's little or silly, just do it anyway.
Yeah, because we were going into SMART goals.
SMART goals? Now explain
SMART, which are
is that
specific.
An acronym then?
Yes.
Please explain the acronym.
S is for specific.
Yes.
M is for measurable. A is for achievable.
Allison.
R is for realistic. And T is the most important. Time limited. You set deadlines for yourself.
Right.
And
that's a good one.
Then we have a slug line. Is this the deadline for your memories? I always use that because it's from one of my favorite albums by Billy Ray Martin, Deadline for My Memories.
That's a good
and it was
one.
all about her divorce.
Oh.
Done in, of course, late 90s gay pop.
Which is the best way to do it.
Which is the best way to do a divorce. Don't do what ABBA and Fleetwood Mac did and have these overwrought ballads.
Put a dance track to it.
Put a dance track to it.
So you can just dance it away. Dance it away. I think dancing away the pain. Dance away.
Since we won't have callers, I'll turn our feedback down.
Yeah, dance away maybe my dance myself to better health. That's
well, you already Zumba yourself to better health. You know what me and Ruth saw the other day, speaking of Zumba?
Yes.
What was it? The Veterans? What was it, Ruth? The Veterans Center in Lyndhurst had Zumba classes.
Oh my God! Was it Zumba for veterans?
I don't know. I guess
that's just the
don't ask, don't tell is
Zumba. Sure. Look, anyone can
They can tell.
There's a weird older gentleman who's not gay, he's in our Zumba class.
Okay.
So he's there.
It's a samba.
Yeah, it's him and ladies.
Speaking of,
anybody can do it. It's for anyone. It was developed by a male. Yeah. Anyway, I forget his name. I'm not doing it credit. I apologize. And if my Zumba instructor Lisa's watching, I'm sorry. I'm sure she's really
I guess speaking of storms, was your Zumba caught in that prostitution ring?
Oh my God! I can't believe you. No, that wasn't our Zumba.
I instantly thought of that. I was like, is that
I saw that. We have a very no. Our Zumba is very
Marty Rabinowitz
is very politically correct and G-rated and good people.
Okay.
It wasn't dirty, scandalous Zumba.
Okay.
Our Zumba's is very lovely.
Okay, good. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks.
I wouldn't want you caught up in a prostitution ring.
No, we're fine. Everyone's good. It was just canceled yesterday, but because of the shenanigans. Not yesterday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
But I'll be back to doing it a couple times a week when we have our break here, which is good. Because it's part of the storm to get out of the typhoon is to exercise more, and I don't want to rest too much.
Yeah,
whatever
me too.
the doctor's just going to do for me all the time, because I feel like I'm in a good place with that lap band-wise.
Yeah.
Where, the intake of food is okay, but it's not a lot, and I can and I can sit and eat with people without being in excruciating amounts of pain, because that isn't what the desired effect is.
Yeah.
So I know. So if I was writing in the journal, I would write that the goal was to exercise more frequently.
Okay,
I'm not writing it now.
So
but
so here's the thing,
So
because
let's
my
get the
advisor said,
imaginary
okay, if you're writing, so you know me, I do rough drafts of everything, and then because it has to be specific.
Okay, so
you
what I
have
mean,
to,
I would pick.
So you already have
days.
2 nights of Zumba, right? Mm-hmm. Tuesday and Thursday.
Yes.
So what would you add, and what night would you pick?
See,
that's what I have to do too.
Okay.
I have to pick outside of my Tuesday and Thursday thing.
I would have to do a Saturday. Now, my weekends have been crazy, and I need to take back my Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
Because I used to also work out Saturday mornings, do a tape, or go to the gym.
Yeah.
And since I've let my weekends be an insane amount of fun, but also time consuming, I don't have Saturday mornings like I used to, where I would get that done and then maybe go on to a weekend.
Yeah.
So I have to take back the Saturday mornings, put one in there.
Yeah.
I would like to add something else, but right now I'm not quite sure how.
Yeah.
So I need to work on that.
Yeah.
Because I got a busy Monday, and then Friday I'm tired.
Yeah. And then a good specific is that you want to be a size 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and that's
around there. Yeah.
And that is realistic. You know, that
I
goes in with
You know, it's that, and I know. In the grand scheme of my doctor has his chart and there's my height and numbers, I'm supposed to be thinner than that.
Yeah.
But I honestly feel like that's where I'm comfortable.
Yeah, see, so you covered the specific, you covered how you're going to
doing
measure
it live
the
for
achievable.
You. This is how it works.
And it's realistic and it's time limited. So,
Exactly.
the time limited when you want to start, Well, the show, we're going on hiatus.
Yes.
So you'll have that Thursday back.
Yeah.
So it's already
and I'm going to get in
starting
contact
next
with
week.
this new person to see what they could do for me.
Yeah.
You know, to step it up.
Yeah, because my advisor says too,
step it up,
like we said in I Can't See New York, is that taking that one step, and we've said this previously, take that one step, you don't have to do the whole staircase. I can't. I am so tired from this storm.
I know, it's okay.
But you don't have to do the whole.
You still look very handsome, sir.
See, we're gonna
it's
plug
okay.
Mister again. This is probably gonna be good for Mister.
No, the boys like that.
Yeah, but everybody thinks I'm a bear when I look like this.
You never look like a bear.
I know, but everybody quantifies it as that because gays need
like
to now live in these.
Big.
Yeah, no, they can. It expands now.
There's like little bears.
And now that gays have to be so compartmentalized, since
why?
I don't know, because
the whole point is to like fly the flag and be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, no, not anymore.
A, B, or C.
No, you have to fit in archetypes.
No more archetypes. I say
and we should listen to that. We should bring that up with that Roy Soderbergh show. Let's talk about archetypes and see. We're like, what the hell?
I'm not a fan of the archetype because I feel like I personally fit into so many.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little bit this, a little bit that. I'm kind of spooky, but I also can be, this, and that, and then professional, and also athletic. Shockingly, yes.
Yes.
So, come on now, people.
Anyway.
Get out of the box.
Welcome to our storm of a show.
Yeah, kind of stormy.
Yeah, but hey,
even
that's
if it's
what
not
it
that
is.
focused, I really don't care.
Yeah, and
it's been hard being focused. I haven't been put out, but just I guess
you haven't been putting out what? No?
Yikes! So my parents listen to this.
I
know. Now I'm all like thrown off. It's bad enough.
It's our shtick. If they haven't gotten it after 15
I guess being
years.
out of work for a few days and then just laying on the couch and all over the place. Getting back to work, I'm like foggy headed and like mushy brained. I'm not saying anything my coworkers don't know because I know they all feel the same way. They're dealing with worse things than me. Most of them don't have power, and I just feel kind of out of it.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
it's fine. It's life.
Yep.
So we deal.
But hey, we have a lot planned for our next season, and I wrote it down. I'm writing it down in my goal journal.
We're going to definitely have some friends and more interviews,
speakers
and more people
interviews.
To meet,
yeah.
But that's it for this season, guys.
Yeah.
We'll take a little break. Everyone gets to clean up, relax. The holidays.
We might do holiday specials.
We might in our snuggies.
Yeah, in our snuggies. So just
cocoa.
you wait, Henry Iggins.
Yeah.
Just you wait.
But thank you guys again for listening. Like us on Facebook. Like us on YouTube. Share it with your friends.
Yes.
We love you so much. And we will see you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Pawn the replay, Michelle. Now we have to turn it up.